Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a general reading. I hope you're doing awesome. So I have pulled 10 cards. I'm doing a Celtic cross spread. I've already cleared the energy of the cards and shuffled and meditated. So if any of the cards repeat themselves, if any of the messages repeat themselves, I'll try and catch that and let you know. I believe that Spirit really wants us to get the message when the messages repeat. If any of the cards come out reversed, it means you're getting an extra protection from Spirit. Okay, Capricorn, always check your sun, moon, rising signs in case you have messages over there. And if you want a private reading, I'll leave my email under the video and you can email me. We can chat about that. Okay, so your first card is the Knight of Cups. This card represents your current situation. I know that the right person waits until I am ready. Okay, so just don't let anybody pressure you at this time, okay? The Knight of Cups is represented by Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So this card represents your current situation. And this can be male or female in a general reading like this. This is a card of offering, creativity, romance, charm, imagination, beauty. It says you thrive on all things beautiful and are inspired by the many creative outlets available to you. The Knight of Cups is motivated by action. You have dreamed about what you want to create and now are moving forward with this dream to make it a reality. Be open to exploring your passions and your big ideas. You may find yourself drawn to a particular passion or hobby, and now is the time to turn it into something. Keep in mind that true imagination feeds on action. You have a vision of harmony and are ready to bring it into reality. You are led by your heart and want to see peace for everyone involved. You are making decisions based on how you feel about a situation rather than what you think. Even if others can't make sense of what you are doing and why, your intuition guides you in everything you do. Okay? Knight of Cups is someone who is charming, artistic, graceful, tactful, diplomatic. This is a card about imagination. You are highly principled, chivalrous, on a mission, a mediator, a negotiator. You're following your heart, an idealist. And again, this card could represent some type of offering. The Knight of Cups. This card usually represents a marriage proposal, a project in the realm of art, or even a love arrival. It can signify an arousing caution when it appears in a reading. While you may admire this romanticism, be careful not to be led astray by this romantic type. So, however that resonates with you. The Knight of Cups is bringing you a message about love, or he may represent your true love, the Knight on the white horse. His appearance indicates you are deeply involved in an emotional situation to the point where little else matters. You may be awaiting this message, such as a declaration of love or a proposal of marriage, with such anticipation that everything else seems insignificant. If this knight does not represent a lover, he is certainly a friend who is honest, intelligent, and willing to aid you. Okay, so this is either you, Capricorn, or someone in your life. Then what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation is the Eight of Wands, and it came out reversed. So you're getting extra protection from Spirit. The message of this card is, I manifest multiple opportunities when it comes out upright. Reversed is talking about or suggesting that you're being too hasty, you're moving too fast, and are not in tune with the energy that is surrounding you. This card could represent resisting change, panic, waiting, slowing down, being unprepared, delays, slowness, chaos, internal alignment, domestic disputes for people who are married, losing momentum, arrows of jealousy. So, yeah, take however it resonates, okay? There may be some delays in travel plans, and this card is warning you about making hasty decisions, okay? Be careful if you have to make any decisions soon, because it may result in making a mistake, okay? This is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. So you might be having an issue with a Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Eight of Wands reversed, yeah. Slowness, delays, frustration. You are charging ahead with an idea or plan, but you need to slow down and consider your next steps before continuing. You may miss something in your haste and be prone to making mistakes or poor decisions. You may rush into things without a clear plan. You never accomplish anything because you are jumping from one idea to the next and finishing none of them. You are resisting change. Spirit saying, let go and be in the flow. If you have been feeling stuck, do things different and get the energy moving again. There may be delays concerning travel or fast-moving plans. Keep looking for alternative ways around challenges and carry out your plans. Hold off your activities until the situation becomes more stable and predictable. You are aligning your resources and getting your life in order. Once you do that, then you will be able to move forward with your plans. But remember, Spirit is helping you with this, okay? Movement may be unwanted, stressful, or unpleasant, such as being transferred across the country when you'd rather stay put. But Spirit's saying go with the flow, wherever it leads. Allow yourself to be open to new experiences, but be prepared. Be aware of what you're getting into. Your relationships, your marriage, business, partnerships, family may suffer. You might be required to reprioritize your schedule to accommodate other people's needs. So be careful with the decisions, okay? Don't be too hasty. You can manifest multiple opportunities as Spirit is reminding you. Your third card is the Five of Swords reversed. The message on this card is, I will heal myself. This card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. So, reverse, this card suggests an empty victory that was not worth the energy and consequences. So this is a card of resentment, a desire to reconcile, a desire to forgive, resolution, revenge, compromise, regret, remorse, cutting losses, making amends, past resentments. The message on this card is, I will heal myself. Spirit wants you to know, Capricorn, that your strained times will be ending soon. Okay? Your losses have hit you hard, and you are in a state of great unhappiness. You feel hurt and betrayed, angry and discouraged, but only you can pull yourself out of your misery. Okay, Capricorn? Make a note of this. Your losses have hit you hard, and you are in a state of great unhappiness. You feel hurt and betrayed, angry and discouraged, but only you can pull yourself out of your misery. You may feel confused about why the crisis occurred, but deep down you know the reasons. You just don't want to face them. Five of Swords. Reversed. You will heal yourself, Capricorn. Reconciliation. You've tried to argue to the end only to realize that you'll lose no matter what. You've been pushing and pushing, but whoever is on the other end is not listening. And no doubt, they feel the same. You are both fighting to win at the expense of the other person. When you're in this position, you'll end up feeling awful, win or no win. You want this period of fighting to be over so that you can forgive and forget. You want to move on. This card can show conflict in your life that you have tried to walk away from, but it has followed you. It could be an ex. If it is, avoid this person and this situation. You may be worried that history might repeat itself or that you could get hurt again. There may be residual resentment following a recent or past argument with someone. You are ready to move forward with your life, but you might need to compromise. Spirit saying, make amends so that you can move on. And you will. These strained times are ending soon. Okay? And then your fourth card is the Page of Cups. I am as young as I choose to feel. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So this Page of Cups, male or female, is someone who has their head in the clouds. They are sensitive, a daydreamer, naive, sympathetic, This could be a card of creative opportunities, intuitive messages. The Page of Cups is someone who is curious, courageous. It could be, you could be receiving a happy surprise. This card could represent a new romance or a close friend. So pages represent messages. You may be receiving a message about a loved one or a creative project or possibly a love note. Maybe something to do with your past. This card is telling you that the creative inspiration often comes out of the blue and only when you are open to it. Your creative energy is flowing, and now the question is, how will you express it? Have an open mind, an open and curious mind. Be open to anything. Embrace your inner child and believe that anything is possible. Explore a new facet of yourself. Explore your creative, emotional self. You may start a new art class, read books about how to express your feelings, or learn more about developing your psychic abilities. Trust your intuition and be open to all the intuitive messages that are coming your way. You will receive an unexpected and pleasant surprise related to emotions, intuition, or creative endeavors. It could be the birth of a baby, an engagement or marriage, a new love interest, or the offer of a new project. Okay, so however that resonates with you. The Page of Cups represents a child's imaginative, emotional, and poetic character. This person is sensitive, sympathetic, and is easily hurt. This card is encouraging you to develop your creative side rather than being lazy or daydreaming. It's a call to action to make your dreams a reality now, Capricorn. It's time for action, okay? Don't just dream about it. Make small goals for yourself. The Page of Cups can signify a young person, male or female, possibly a son or daughter or younger sibling, someone who is bringing you a message about love. It might mean an engagement or a wedding or some situation that holds an inherent emotional risk. The circumstances may be exciting yet scary at the same time, as with a sudden elopement. Often the page suggests naivete or vulnerability, especially in matters of the heart. If this card represents you, Capricorn, it says you have already decided to take an emotional risk. You are willing to give it your all because you feel things will work out. Your immediate future card, what's likely to happen next in your life, is the Nine of Swords. I trust the present moment. Okay? Trust what you're going through. Okay? The Nine of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is a card about fear, anxiety, negativity, worry, nightmares, isolation, doubt, having a troubled conscience, suffering, being at your breaking point, despair, depression, trauma, hopelessness. This card is about those worries that keep you up at night or wake you suddenly in the early morning hours. Thoughts, worry, guilt, anguish, or concerns fill your mind and create havoc. You seem unable to settle your mind, and the lack of sleep is adding to the situation. making you feel even more vulnerable. This is a card of anxiety. Dark thoughts and disturbing feelings are weighing you down. You're worrying excessively about a situation, and your negative thoughts are getting the better of you, leaving you stressed out and anxious. The more you associate with your fears, the more they will rule your life. Be careful you're not manifesting this, okay? You're not manifesting through your negative thoughts. When you repeat negative thoughts in your mind, you run the risk of manifesting them in your life. You have to break the cycle, okay? Every time a negative thought comes in your mind, replace it with a positive one instead. Much of your fear and worry is in your head, Capricorn, okay? Stop overthinking. Examine your situation from a new perspective. Your constant thoughts are preventing you from resting. It may also be a time to reach out for help. Distress, mental stress or illness, nightmares, fear, and anxiety due to overthinking and worrying, which might lead to feeling oppressed. And you really have to be careful with that, because, you know, if it becomes too much, you can make yourself actually physically ill. It's serious, okay? The Nine of Swords shows extreme anxiety, nightmares, tension, unhappiness, and regrets over past mistakes or misfortunes. When it appears, you're in an unhappy state of mind, whether or not the facts bear out the fear. Thus, the suffering associated with this card may be mostly in your mind. The Nine of Swords indicates that you are troubled by bad dreams or horrible fantasies. Deep-rooted or repressed issues are trying to surface so you can resolve them. It will likely be very challenging to change your attitudes and beliefs, but it's worth the effort and unpleasantness. 9 is the number of completion. Thus, this card indicates that the changes you are being required to make forecast a better future. Okay, then the outcome that you desire most in your situation, what you want to see happen, is the Two of Cups reversed. I am worthy of the deepest kind of love is the message on the card. Okay, Capricorn, you are worthy of the deepest kind of love. Okay. The Two of Cups reversed. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is a card about distrust, disharmony, imbalance, bad or broken communication, tension, breakups, self-love, rejection, separation, and division. So this card can indicate a union or partnership that in theory or on paper should be amazing, but the reality is that there is just no emotional connection. This is the outcome that you desire. This is what you want, though. Okay, you want self-love. At its essence, this card reversed is about self-love. When you love yourself unconditionally, you accept and appreciate who you are, and you respect and honor the most authentic version of yourself. You welcome a life of happiness because you fundamentally believe you deserve it, and you're right. When you come from a place of self-love, self-acceptance, and self-respect, you will have more fulfilling, loving relationships with others. If you don't love yourself, you'll end up projecting that lack onto others, becoming clingy and attached, attracting the wrong kinds of relationships to you, or worse, ending up in a harmful situation. Find the love within you and give it to yourself. This card reverse can sometimes signal a breakup or a falling out. There may be a lack of trust. Spirit saying open up, share, and hold a safe space for one another so you can express your feelings. The Two of Cups can suggest a delay or that a relationship may have to be kept a secret for some reason. It could also describe a coupling of some sort, a marriage, a partnership, a union. You are moving in tandem with another person now and all is going smoothly. So this card usually refers to a love match, but it can also indicate a partnership of some sort. So some people, you know, take however it resonates. Some people look at this card like as, you know, it's like a positive message, like a love affair, a relationship development, a good friendship, even reversed. But most writers, most people say that when it comes out reversed, the Two of Cups represents a separation or an emotional imbalance in a relationship. So however that resonates, okay? Then your self-image card, how you see yourself, is the Queen of Wands. Again, this is male or female in a general reading. This is how you see yourself. This Queen of Wands, the message on the card is, I am naturally creative. So they keep mentioning that. I would make a note, Capricorn. The Queen of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy is someone who is confident, self-assured, passionate, determined, social, strong, courageous, generous, vibrant, creative, wise, intuitive, optimistic, determined, social butterfly, someone who is independent. So this is your self-image card, how you see yourself. Again, male or female. You are upbeat, courageous, determined. You are here to see through your creative visions and life purpose. Stay fiercely determined and focused on your goals while being friendly and optimistic with those around you. Be bold in your undertakings and actions. Don't be afraid to be your own. Don't be afraid, Capricorn, to own your real power. You have so much to offer. Spirit saying, shine your light bright. Believe in yourself. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for what you believe in. Don't be afraid to speak up and be heard. You instill confidence in others and you give them the power of self-assurance that they can achieve anything. You are expressing yourself fully in your external world. Put yourself out there and meet new people. They will be drawn to your light. Get to know your shadow self. While you may want to protect this part of yourself, your shadow self, this card is encouraging you to express this side more openly with others. Start planning. This is a card about planning, okay? You are so creative. You are a capable entrepreneur, but you are also an enabler. You are kind and practical, very creative, okay? But you can be an enabler. So I would have a little look at that just to make sure. So this queen represents a woman who is in a position of authority and shines in her endeavors. A lioness, warm, generous, and loving. She is honorable, creative, intelligent, friendly, and mature. Her advice is well worth taking, and she will be a loyal confidant or provide valuable assistance. A natural leader, she may be the head of a business, social, or philanthropic organization, or a political figure. If this queen does not represent an actual person, this card indicates that now is a good time for you to move forward in a business or creative venture. And if this queen represents you, Spirit is telling you, you have the qualities within yourself that you need to succeed. Then your environment card is the Seven of Swords. I take great care of what I value is the message on this card. The Seven of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this card represents your environment, or it represents how others see you. This is a card of betrayal, lies, trickery, scheming, strategy, cunning, unexpected misfortunes and setbacks, frustrations, getting away with something, deception, deceit, acting strategically, sneakiness. It could be a loss of a precious object or friend. Spirit is letting you know that you are able to transform your situation, whatever that means to you. But this is a card of betrayal. This card indicates theft, deception, and trickery. You may be trying to get away with something or are sneaking around other people's backs, hoping to go undetected. Be aware anytime you use cunning or deception to gain an advantage over someone or something else, you are at the risk of being found out. Or maybe you are the victim of someone else's betrayal. Look out for sneaky behavior in others. And again, Spirit saying, listen to your intuition. Okay? You need to be strategic in what you do, and you must prioritize what's important to you and direct your focus and attention on the few tasks that will move you closer to your goals. You may need to use shortcuts or the back door to get what you want. You need to put yourself first to get what you want, even if it means letting others down. You may be trying to escape from a situation. Now is the time to think carefully, tactfully, and diplomatically. Aiming for goals aggressively will not work, nor would being overly hostile. Caution must be taken because deception is likely. The Seven of Swords indicates the potential for thievery, sneaking about, and trickery. Someone involved in the situation has decided to use subterfuge to achieve his or her goals, which may or may not be honorable. A strategic plan has been devised and enacted and will likely be successful, at least as a means to an end. You have the upper hand over a tricky situation, but you still need to exercise caution. Discretion and discrimination are required, as are diplomacy and maybe even evasive tactics. You may not enjoy this oblique approach, but you'll be more likely to achieve success this way. The Seven of Swords is urging caution in all dealings. Secretive action or indirect communication may be occurring behind your back. Nothing is quite what it seems to be, and you have to use your wit to achieve your aims. Be wary of overconfidence. You may appear to be on top now, but being too cocky could do you in. And then your great care of what you value. Your ninth card represents your hopes and fears, what you hope for or fear the most in your situation. And you have the Four of Swords. A lot of swords energy in your reading. Truth. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So the Four of Swords is about withdrawal again, retreating, being held in a suspended state, rebuilding your strength, relaxation, meditation, relief from anxieties, again, self-protection. So this card suggests that you do have situations, troubles, or problems that need resolution, but now is not the time to deal with them head on. Okay? Spirit's saying now is the time to take yourself away, calm down, and heal a bit so that you can approach your issues refreshed. Quiet, peaceful reflection and meditation will bring clear insight so that you can handle your situation better. Okay? Rest is needed. You need to stop worrying. Spirit is saying, okay? You need to rebuild your strength, or you're going to make yourself sick. Okay, it's time to rest before you take on your next challenge. You have reached an important first milestone, but you must recharge your energy before the next phase begins. So you are refreshed and ready to go. Constant stress and tension will break the most resilient people. If you've been going through a rough time recently, a breakup, I've already mentioned that, or departure, relationship or family problems, financial or health worries, stress or conflict, then Spirit is saying you need to step back and regain a new perspective. Now is not the time to make decisions. Stay silent and inactive. Build up your mental strength. You need to replenish your strength and spend time connecting with your higher self. Ground and recharge yourself. Meditate. Review your progress so far. Reassess your priorities. Pausing to reflect after each major challenge will position you well for success in your future. After a painful time, you are in the first stage of recovery, whether from emotional upheaval or physical illness. You are resting and taking time to think things through and plan your next moves wisely. You may want to retreat from other people and the world while you get your inner house in order. That's just my dog, if you hear in the background, sorry. The Four of Swords is a card of respite after the sorrow and misfortune of the three. It represents rest and recuperation of working on your problems quietly and with motivation. You feel the need for introspection and solitude to contemplate and understand what happened and why. So they already mentioned that in the reading. So I would make a note of that, Capricorn. And then your last card is your future card. Your fifth card is your immediate future, what's likely to happen next. This is your more long-term future, 3 months, 6 months, okay? And you got the Empress reversed, Major Arcana. This card represents the outcome if all is to remain as is. And the message on this card is, I create what I choose naturally and with joy. Okay? The Empress reversed, it can indicate a couple of things. First, there is the possibility of too much nurturing and a danger of smothering something or someone. And second, you may be trying to rush a situation, creation, or project. So they talked about that already. The advice here is to back off and let nature take its course. The Empress reverse is a card of being overbearing, dependence on others, smothering, lack of self-reliance, a lack of progress, insecurity, negligence, a lack of growth, and a creative block. Overindulgence in pleasure and material things, sterility or miscarriage of ideas or children, the end of a love affair, inharmonious influence, an unhappy woman. The Empress reverse symbolizes blocked creativity, material discomfort, sexual ties without love, pleasure-seeking nature, an unwanted child, or an abortion. Okay, now remember, Capricorn, just take whatever resonates, leave the rest, put the rest back out into the universe if it doesn't, if it's not for you. It's time to nurture yourself, Capricorn. You may have been spending too much time caring for others, or you may have recently had a child whose demands have worn you out. You need to take time out for yourself, okay, instead of neglecting your own needs. Again, Spirit is saying this is a time for self-love, balance, and the awareness that you deserve the same care and attention that you give to your loved ones, okay? So I would definitely make a note of that, because Spirit's already talked about that, about self-love, okay? You may be feeling emptiness. Make self-love and self-care a priority. Now is the time to bring your loving energy and focus to yourself, especially if you have been giving away your personal power by placing too much emphasis on another person's emotional or material needs, thus neglecting your own. It is essential that you fill up your cup and care for yourself so that you can take care of others without resentment. You may also crave a stronger connection with nature and Mother Earth. You may be feeling a creative block. You may worry whether it will be a success or if your work is appealing to others. For now, don't bother about what others think. Allow your creative energy to flow, even if it means keeping it private. There may be issues related to body image when the Empress comes out reverse. Spirit saying, Capricorn, learn to love your body. You may be taking the mothering role a little too far and becoming too overprotective, codependent, and controlling. Spirit saying, shift your focus to an adult-to-adult relationship, okay? Make it age appropriate. So, okay, you want them, if this resonates with you, you want to raise your children so they become very independent, and when it's time to flee the nest, they're able to do so. If you don't teach them the independence and let them do, age appropriate, let them do their own thing, let them make their own decisions. They're gonna really struggle when they're older. Okay, so that's your reading. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to listen to these messages from Spirit. I'm truly very grateful. If this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. So remember, self-love, Capricorn, fill your own cup up. I'm recording this on Sunday, so Self-Care Sunday. There you go. Okay, I'm sending you a huge hug. Thanks again. Take care of yourself. Remember, to thine own self be true. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.